So you've got a major change to your business. How do you make sure that everybody's moving in the same direction? How do you ensure teams are aligned? Communication is something that's often overlooked, but should be closely considered whenever you're making a change to the business. My name's Chris. I have years of experience in internal employee communications. I've learned a lot, but I still have a lot of room to grow. So I started this channel to share my personal insights and bring you along the journey. This is your communication space. If you've ever watched a football game, you've seen communications at work. The coach gives the quarterback a play through their headset. The quarterback huddles up with the offense, and then suddenly something like trips, right, strong, 36, on 2, turns into a running play. Boom. All 11 players are moving in the same direction towards the same goal. This is how employee communications works as well. If you've given your team the right information, they'll know what to do and how to execute. Amongst many other things, employee communications defines priorities, shares news and updates, and aligns teams around operational changes and pivots. The key is making sure that messaging is clear, concise, and consistent. What does this look like? Well, a project management team might share news or information with an internal communications team, who will then create a strategy to ensure that the right employees receive the right information at the right time. This may use tactics like intranet articles, newsletters, videos, or employee forums. The important part is that information is delivered to the employees and they know what to do with it. Feedback loops are another critical component to employee communications. This may be done through surveys, polls, or comments. This allows internal employee communication team to identify gaps in their messaging and fix those gaps. So we've talked a little bit about what internal employee communications is. Let's talk about some things that it's not. Communications is not a corporate bulletin board. It's not a de facto postal service. People shouldn't be sending you messages like, there's a lost set of keys in the break room, or there's a silver truck double parked in the employee parking lot, and then you just send it out company-wide. Internal communications is all about outcomes over output. And that's why style, governance, and branding are so important. It's critical to make sure that the messaging looks like it's coming from the company and a trusted source at that. Next up, communications is not optional. It's vital that you make sure that the messaging shows how your audience relates it to the big picture. They should know what their role is in the communication and know what they're expected to do. This is why call to actions are extremely important for any message. Finally, employee communication is not one way. We talked about this earlier with the feedback loops. It's critical for your employees to be able to share their feedback so that you can understand if the message is received. If everybody on the football team thinks that they're running a run play, but one person is trying to pass the ball, then the whole team's misaligned and nobody's gonna reach the goal. So it's vital to make sure that your team knows what their expectations are and they're executing properly. And this is just an overview of what internal employee communications is all about. I'm glad you joined this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and share in the comments what you'd like to learn on your communication space.